And today's starter, Trey Savage. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, it's a 3-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all 3. He's going to have success on the hill today.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
Another 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him swinging.
Batting second, shortstop.
Here's Mookie Betts now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And there are 2 down. Will Smith to the plate. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That misses. Ball 3.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. Here's Kyle Tucker. This one in the air center field. Schneider on the move. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that is that. Back here at Rogers Center. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Emmett Sheehan. What's the scouting report on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
On the ground, out to short. Betts whips it to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the left fielder, Yohendrick Pinango. And he grounds 1 to the right side, Kim. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 2 down, nobody on. That one lifted to left. Hernandez moving under it. He's got it, and that'll do it. Back now in Toronto. All set for the start of the inning. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Gets to it with a slide. Throw to the pitcher, and that's a great play for the out. Andy Pajes now at the plate. Next offering misses down and away. Hard liner. And there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
No score here in the second. Line drive, and it stays fair. That gets by him. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Safe at first as they can't make the play. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Shohei Ohtani, the next to hit. 2 on, 2 outs. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. 2-2 now. And there's a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Back here at Rogers Center. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Did not go. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. And next for Toronto, Kazuma Okamoto. Here goes the runner. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Gone. He'll touch them all. The Blue Jays on the board first. It's 2-0. The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Tyler Heineman. Fastball for a strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. Set down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So up next, Davis Schneider. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Into the outfield. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
To first, and he breaks for second. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. 2 down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. Pajes makes a move towards the gap. And that's the inning. Top half of the third inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
That one ripped left field. That's a hit. The relay now back in safely at first.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't. Feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good.
Now back in safely at first.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and part of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
That misses the zone. Ball 2. Popped in the air. Left field. And there's one away. The batter now will be Will Smith. The 2-2. On the ground. And it goes just foul. 2-2 now. Bounce to third. And that one handled. Not in time.
He's in there.
He's safe.
Save!
So here's Kyle Tucker now.
Right fielder Kyle Tucker.
And that one ripped into right. Base hit. Hung up in a rundown now. And he's out easily. Max Muncy at the dish. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. But Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. In time. Nicely done to get out of the jam. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. That one ripped, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's into second with nobody out. Runner in scoring position. No outs. He's trying for third. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And at second. Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. Runner goes again. Base knock center field. The run scores from second, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more.
Springer back, and they got him. Now it's going to be Yohendrick Pinungo trying to bunt his way on. Slings to first. Got him as he tried to bunt his way aboard. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. Swing and a miss at a slider. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the 3rd. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back now in Toronto. On to the 4th. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. That one the other way. Leaping, and he makes the grab. 2 down, bases empty. Digging in, Tae-Sung Kim. Here's a 1-1. And a big swing and a miss. Swung on, popped up left side. And that is that. Back here at Rogers Center, and now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Got him. 1 up, 1 down. So up next for Toronto, Kazuma Okamoto. And a 1-1. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 outs, bases empty. Tyler Heineman digs in now. Ripped to right, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Out number 3. We go to the top of the 5th, and now here's the Dodgers designated. Adam Macko gets the call from the pen.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
So a man at first. Mookie digs in here.
You know, these Dodgers finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have one.
Shohei on the go. Lunges for it, but can't make the catch. Safe at second, and he gets back in. Now he dives and gets the tag on. And there's one away. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. From his knees, the throw. In the dirt, can't quite pick it, and that would have been a beautiful play. Man at first. Now at the plate, Ernie Clement. Now a quick throw to first. Now back in safely at first. And the 3-1. In the air, right field. And there's one down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. George Springer will hit next. The 1-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Man at first, 1 away. Swing at a ground ball. Oh, great stop to second, but he beats the throw. Safe. Now the number 2 hitter, Yohendrick Pinango. The 1-1 comes up empty. That's strike 2. On the ground to third. And that's a base hit. Coming around third is Jimenez. In comes the run from second. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eye.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Swings through that one. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. So up next for Toronto, Kazuma Okamoto. 2 on, 2 outs. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. They limit the damage here. Back now in Toronto. Top of the 6th inning. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Pitch misses there. And a count 2-1. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Nice grab. To first. And very nicely done for the out. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. Here's a 1-1. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Whips it to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 down, bases empty. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Well, we go bottom 6, and now for the Jays, Tyler Heineman. Makes the catch for the out. And now Davis Schneider. chance for a play, and let's hope the righty's not hurt on the mound. So, man aboard, Andres Jimenez. Runner on the go. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Say goodbye to that one. A two-run homer, and they boost their lead. It's 7-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.